Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to discuss a phenomenon that many of us have encountered in our relationships. The reaction of women when you stop trying to contact them. This topic is not just about the act of silence. It delves into the psychological implications of what happens when we choose to step back. The power of absence. When a relationship ends, often one partner feels compelled to reach out to maintain contact or to seek reconciliation. However, research suggests that applying the no contact rule can be surprisingly effective. This strategy allows both parties to process their emotions and reflect on the relationship without the noise of constant communication. For women, this absence can trigger a range of feelings from curiosity to concern about what they may have lost. Absence has a unique way of amplifying emotions and reshaping perspectives. When you stop trying to contact a woman, it creates a void where your presence once existed. This absence is not just physical, but emotional and psychological, and it can have a profound impact on how she perceives the situation. The power of absence lies in its ability to shift dynamics, create space for introspection, and evoke curiosity. When someone is constantly present in your life, their presence can sometimes be taken for granted. It's human nature to grow accustomed to what is always available. However, when that presence is suddenly removed, it disrupts the status quo. For women, this absence can lead to a heightened awareness of the role you played in their lives. It's in this space of silence that emotions often begin to surface, emotions that may have been buried under the noise of constant communication or routine interactions. One of the first reactions to absence is curiosity. When you stop reaching out, she may begin to wonder why. Questions like, what happened? Or why did he stop contacting me start to arise? This curiosity can be both unsettling and intriguing. It's a natural response to seek answers when something changes unexpectedly. In many cases, this curiosity can lead her to reflect on her own actions, feelings, and the dynamics of the relationship. Beyond curiosity, absence often triggers a sense of concern or even insecurity. She may start questioning whether you've moved on or if you've lost interest entirely. This concern can stem from the fear of losing something valuable or from the realization that your presence held more significance than she initially acknowledged. Absence forces her to confront these emotions without the comfort of immediate reassurance, which can lead to deeper introspection. Another aspect of absence is its ability to create space for self-reflection, not just for her, but for both individuals involved. When communication ceases, it provides an opportunity to step back and evaluate the relationship from a distance. For women, this time apart can allow them to process their feelings without external influences clouding their judgment. They may begin to see the relationship in a new light, recognizing aspects they appreciated or areas where they felt unfulfilled. Absence also has a way of testing emotional resilience. For some women, it might evoke feelings of independence and empowerment as they navigate life without the constant connection they once had with you. For others, it might highlight an emotional dependency they hadn't previously acknowledged. In either case, absence brings clarity about what they truly want and how they feel about you. Furthermore, absence often shifts the balance of power in relationships. When you stop trying to contact her, it sends a subtle yet powerful message. You value yourself enough not to chase after someone who isn't reciprocating effort or interest at that moment. This shift can be intriguing and even attractive because it demonstrates confidence and self-respect qualities that are universally appealing. The power of absence also lies in its ability to create mystery. When you're no longer readily available, it leaves room for her imagination to fill in the gaps. She may wonder what you're doing, who you're spending time with, or how you're feeling about her. This mystery can reignite interest and make her more likely to reach out on her own terms. In some cases, absence can act as a catalyst for rekindling feelings that may have faded over time. When she's no longer hearing from you regularly, she might start reminiscing about shared experiences or moments that brought joy and connection. These memories can become more vivid in your absence because there's no new interaction overshadowing them. Absence also provides an opportunity for growth both individually and within the context of the relationship. For women who are used to being pursued or constantly contacted, your decision to step back can be a wake-up call. It challenges them to evaluate their own behavior and consider whether they've been contributing equally to the relationship dynamic. In essence, absence creates a pausier momentary break in the flow of interaction that allows emotions to settle and perspectives to shift organically. Emotional stages post-breakup. The emotional journey after a breakup can be complex. Women often experience a profound sense of loss and may go through stages of grief similar to those seen in any significant loss. Initially, there may be relief or even joy at the newfound freedom, but as time goes on, feelings of loneliness and regret may emerge. The no-contact period serves as a crucial time for self-reflection and personal growth for both parties involved. Self-reflection. During this period, women often reassess their feelings and priorities. They may realize that the breakup was not as straightforward as they initially thought. The absence of communication allows them to confront their emotions honestly without external pressures influencing their decisions. Emotional stages post-breakup. The emotional journey following a breakup is complex and often tumultuous, reflecting a range of feelings that can be overwhelming. Understanding these stages can provide insight into the grieving process and help individuals navigate their emotions more effectively. The stages typically include denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. The risks of overcontacting. In the aftermath of a breakup or during periods of emotional distance, the impulse to maintain contact can be strong. However, overcontacting can lead to a variety of negative outcomes that can complicate the healing process for both individuals involved. Understanding these risks is crucial for navigating relationships in a healthy and constructive manner. Creating dependency. One of the primary risks of overcontacting is the potential to foster emotional dependency. When one partner consistently reaches out, it can create an imbalance in the relationship dynamic. The partner who is being pursued may start to rely on the constant communication for validation and reassurance, which can stifle personal growth and independence. This dependency can prevent both individuals from processing their emotions and moving forward, trapping them in a cycle of neediness rather than fostering genuine connection, diminishing attraction. Paradoxically, excessive contact can lead to a decrease in attraction. When one partner is always available and eager to engage, it may inadvertently come across as desperation. This perception can diminish the allure that often comes with mystery and challenge in relationships. In many cases, attraction thrives on a sense of unpredictability and intrigue. When one person is too readily available, it can make them seem less desirable. In contrast, stepping back allows both partners to reflect on their feelings and can reignite interest. Miscommunication and misinterpretation. Overcontacting also increases the likelihood of miscommunication. Constant messages or calls can lead to misunderstandings, especially if one partner is feeling vulnerable or emotional. Texts can be easily misinterpreted without the context of tone or body language, leading to unnecessary conflict or confusion. For instance, a simple message intended to check in could be perceived as intrusive or clingy by the other party, further straining the relationship. This miscommunication can create an environment of tension rather than support, stalling personal growth. Engaging in frequent contact often prevents both individuals from fully processing their emotions and experiences. The time apart is essential for self-reflection and personal development. It allows each person to assess their feelings, learn from the relationship, and grow independently. When one partner continues to reach out, it disrupts this necessary period of introspection, making it difficult for either person to gain clarity about their needs and desires moving forward. Increased emotional turmoil. The emotional roller coaster that comes with overcontacting can lead to increased turmoil for both parties. When you constantly reach out, you may find yourself riding waves of hope and disappointment based on the responses you receive. Each interaction could bring about feelings of excitement or anxiety, wondering if your messages will be welcomed or ignored. This unpredictability can exacerbate feelings of insecurity and lead to emotional exhaustion, setting unhealthy patterns. Overcontacting can establish unhealthy patterns in relationships that may persist even after a breakup or during times of conflict. If one partner becomes accustomed to constant communication as a way to resolve issues or seek reassurance, it may lead to expectations that are unrealistic in future relationships. This pattern can hinder the development of healthy boundaries and create cycles of dependency that are difficult to break. Impact on mutual friends and social circles. Frequent attempts to maintain contact can also affect mutual friends and social circles. When one partner continues to reach out while the other is trying to establish distance, it can create tension among friends who may feel caught in the middle. Friends might feel pressured to take sides or become uncomfortable with the dynamic between the two individuals. This strain on social relationships can further complicate an already challenging situation, disruption of healing processes. Finally, overcontacting disrupts the natural healing process that follows a breakup or emotional distance. Healing requires time and space. It's essential for individuals to grieve their loss fully before moving on. When one partner continues to reach out excessively, it prevents both parties from experiencing this necessary healing phase. Instead of allowing wounds to close naturally, constant contact keeps them open and raw. In summary, while the desire to stay connected after a breakup or during emotional turmoil is understandable, overcontacting poses significant risks that can hinder personal growth and complicate relationships further. Recognizing these risks is essential for fostering healthier dynamics and ultimately leading both partners toward healing and self-discovery.